All right, everybody, welcome back. We are Patrick Glenn and Tim Glasheen. We have our challenger, Art Young III, taking on Geoff Stellmacher, and we are playing 8-ball race to 10. We're at the Mad Apple Burgers and Billiard Company located on West College Avenue, Appleton, Wisconsin. And we should have a pretty good match for you folks today. So hold on to your seats.
Beautiful leg.
Yeah, who it looks like
Art got it.
Art got the lag there by a fraction of a ball.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see where Art is coming from. Pewaukee. That's down south, and Geoff is Princeton. I'm not familiar with where Princeton's at. I'd have to look. I think that might be. Is that the one that's up in the UP? No.
I don't remember. I'm getting old.
Oh, that's not too far.
I was thinking central Wisconsin. Am I close?
Yeah, it's central. It's southwest of here.
Okay.
Yeah, just west of the bottom of the lake. So trying to see nothing familiar over there, but all right. So Art to break. Oh, you know what we got to do is clear out that chat, close that up. All right, go to that little gear.
Got it.
You guys bear with us, folks, here. And then click on the three dots up there, and then pop out,
There it is.
and then drag that over here.
Oh, I just minimized it. Try it again.
No, no, no.
Or where'd it go? It's probably down here. I accidentally minimized it.
Just give us one sec, folks. Gotta put up our chat board here. All right, Sarah Schmidt says, good luck, Art. Pete Besta's still with us. Liked and shared. Appreciate you, Pete. All right, we got Geoff at the table.
Yes. Let me get that switch views here so we can see what's going on.
There we go. So he's got ball in hand. So now we're back on the match. All right, yeah, stripes look pretty good. And I like starting with the 12 because it really clears a path for everything once he gets that.
It does.
What's that down?
I don't see even a problem shot on the table for these guys.
Just
And
a,
the stripes.
yeah, just a 9-ball maybe could get weird if he uses that for his last ball. It's going to be one of his later shots, I think, just because of the pattern that he's playing right now. But he's definitely got to get that 15 to open it. So you figure he's going to take the 15.
I take that now.
Well, yeah, he's got to open it up.
Right.
I mean, he can't wait till his last 2 balls to do it. But what I'm saying is the 9 is going to be one of his last shots, which, could get a little tricky. Unless he could get on it right now, which is now he's in prime position.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's
I'm
got,
almost thinking 13, 14, 9.
he's got to take the 9 here. Probably
Okay.
bottom right, off the rail. And that should get him to the 14. You don't want to take the 14 here. That can That could get tricky. 13, that'll work. I mean, he's
Yeah.
going to be moving some furniture, but it should be okay. The problem is when you move furniture, things can
Sometimes it gets
happen.
in the way.
Yeah,
He's sitting okay yet.
yep. He's going to have to come off the rail out past the 6 here. Does he have the whole ball? He should.
He should.
Yep, and he got past it just nice. That was really good.
Load it out to the side on the right, I think, here.
I'd kind of, he's going high on it. Maybe the 8 down the bottom corner past the 2. Oh, he's playing it. That was risky.
Yeah.
He doesn't mind moving the cue ball, that's for sure. He's got a little bit of a tougher back cut on the 8 here.
Yeah, two things he doesn't have going here is the back cut and the cue on the rail.
Got it done.
But he made it look easy.
Nice run there by Geoff.
Very nice.
Gets the first one on the board. So both players about the same age. 2 years separates them in age. See what their playing experience is like. Well, that Art. Let's just say Art started playing when he was 3 years old. That's a pretty young start to be playing pool. But we are in Wisconsin, so
Right.
you can go to the bar at any age. So
Probably had one in his basement and was rolling balls around, Or
But-
maybe like when we were kids, they had those little toy pool tables with a pull back like lever, and you shot the cue ball into the other ball.
oh yeah. Just been playing almost as long.
Hmm. I do not know what if I were shooting this rack, what I'd start with. It's a cluster.
Yeah, I think you probably like solids though.
Slight edge, I think, on that. Yeah.
Maybe, but there's no starter on them. Possibly the 6 ball, but it's kind of weird. Yeah, there's nothing great.
Can he see that 5 maybe down to the corner?
I don't think so. Not past the 3. You go right into the side rail. I mean, yeah, you're either cutting the 6 or the 14, one or the other. Problem cutting the 6 is you might go off the 14 and scratch. So that's why he might choose the stripes, but I'd really like the solids if I could get them over the stripes.
I agree.
So what's he looking at?
I wonder if he's thinking the 5 off the 3.
There's a possibility. It's yeah, I mean every ball's a rail, so it does go. Gotta hit it just right. Yeah. Still nothing great on the table here.
No, but you know what? I think now that the 11's down there, it's like that's what makes it a little more difficult to choose solids.
Well, now, yeah.
But there's no good starter right now for stripes, though, either.
Oh, the 11 ball is makeable,
Right.
but then you're taking away your blocker.
Right. You're taking away your insurance.
All right, so see how he's got to solve that 11 ball problem. Two and push the 7 here. So he should have his option on the 6 or the 7 after. Obviously, he's going to go with the 6.
Yeah.
Still has that problem down by the 11 ball, though. It's going to have to figure out an angle on the 1 to fix that. Because he ain't fixing it with the 6.
No.
He may be able to fix it with the 7, maybe.
Just sitting here waiting for that solution. I mean, everything else is just like picking off ducks and kind of like an appetizer. I think he's in a little bit of trouble now. So in that case, he just chose to develop the 4 ball a little bit and get the cue ball up table. And it looked like he was just trying to make his opponent solve the problem down at the bottom.
Yeah, I was just checking something. I apologize. All right. Yeah, 11 ball is going to be a little tricky. You know what I actually like is, man, if he could avoid taking the 12
I agree.
and, if he could get set up on that 12 to play it off the 11, would
Sure.
solve his problem. So he could take the 13 right now and hopefully try to get to the other side of the 12 at some point to play that 12 off the 11. That's really almost all he has to solve the 11, and unless he's got a nice angle on the 9 that he can figure out right now, which he's got a nice angle on the 9 to solve. He could go right into the 3.
Right.
Problem is that probably makes the 11. He doesn't want to make the 11, but he's got an angle to bust this out right now if he wants. Oh! Well,
Looks like he got a little fortunate on that. With the 3 and the 11 still being tied up.
yeah, well, he's going to have to hit the 11 here, so. Yeah, and unfortunately, moving that 11 opens up the table here.
That it does.
He's in a tough spot. Might have to come off the side rail here into the 11 and hopefully something hits the rail. But he might try to make it. It's a tough make here. This ball would really have to throw a lot to go in. And it did.
That one is replay worthy.
Yep. Well, that solves the 11 ball problem.
Yeah, if you're gonna make a shot like that,
Yeah.
oof.
Ooh, to tie up the 8. Nope. I think the 8 goes past the
So
13.
let's see that replay here a moment. I mean, that's a tough shot at any skill level.
That was a great shot.
Yes, it was.
All right, Geoff seems to be hooked here. Ball in hand is going to wrap this one up, I think.
Yeah. So barring anything strange, this should turn out to be what 1-1 after this.
I mean, it's a little tricky with, the 10, 13 all being right there, but a few different ways he could play it, starting with the 12 to the 10 and pull to the 13, or he could start with the 13, which I think will make it a little trickier. Wait, does that 10 go by the 8? If that 10
I think
doesn't,
it does.
if it doesn't, he's got to start with the
Well,
10 long.
the way he's setting it up, looks like he's gonna try the 10 side.
Nah,
No?
I think it plays a 10 down long. That tells me the 10 doesn't pass the 8 if he's playing it this way.
Right.
So, well, played it off the 4. That was a little risky.
So I think he's gonna take the 13 here, get a little bump on the 8, and then go for the 12 to the side.
He's going to have to come to the rail and back here. So it means he's got to put a little bit on it, which makes the shot a little trickier. Yep, makes that shot tricky. Steep angle.
Steep angle, and this is one of those where after that you can't let it end up downfall. I mean, mess you with your confidence. You gotta take it.
Mm.
I don't know what you think. Are gonna have a little bit of the challenger jitters in the beginning here, shake off a little of the rust. Okay, so this looks a little funny here. I mean, you still put the 1 to the corner, but then you gotta figure out your leave to the 4. Put a little outside English, come over and something like that.
Man, this is just make the ball.
Exactly.
You're going to have shape no matter where the cue ends up, as long as it doesn't go in a pocket. Oh, ooh, he flirted with.
Yeah, he used all of that.
He used all the pocket there. The line right away, it didn't look like it was going to go. I was like, oh man, hit the far left side of the pot or right side of the pocket there. So it's like Geoff's going to go on top 2-0 here.
Yeah, 2-0, and then from what I've seen so far, is Art's dealing with some of that was challenger jitters so far.
Yeah, that shot to get on the 8, where he had to play it in the side.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he just didn't have the right angle. And the angle that he had made the shot and the leave. The shot wasn't tough. It was getting to the 8 from there that
Exactly.
made it difficult. And because because of that, I mean that there's high probability to actually miss a shot like that. He did make it,
Right.
but he just got steep on the 8.
All right. So, I mean, with this break, see, dropped one of the balls in. I mean, still at the table. Everything's sitting here on the right side pretty much. But it looks like he's taking the 10. All right. So he's chosen stripes out of this. Everything's looking fairly open. 11, I think, might slip by the 1, but the 1's blocking pretty well there.
Yeah, it may go. I mean, off the 1, like off the
Mm-hmm.
rail, off the 1. He's got to hit the 1 full though and have it roll in.
Right. I think it might otherwise slip by the 3, but either way, those are tough shots.
Well, it definitely goes by the 3, but the 6, it doesn't go by the 6. But I mean, I don't know. I don't think it does go by that 6 to go all the way up by the 13. I'll tell you what, solids are looking tough right now.
Yeah, I mean, what's he got right now? 2 of the block blocked for solids. A couple of them on the rail.
I'd
Rough.
almost contemplate taking the 4 off the 6 right now. Maybe, I don't know. Can he run this out? 7 balls in a tough spot.
I think the biggest thing here is just find that solution for the 7.
Well, 7 and the 6. The 6 is going to be tough no matter what. Yeah, essentially he's got 2 issues to deal with. What is he calling the 3?
3 ball following the 13, I believe. Basically, it's looking like if that's the case, he's just looking to re-own that pocket.
Yeah, and he'd have to get probably straight on the 6 would be ideal from there. I don't know what he's shooting at though. It doesn't look like he's shooting at the
No.
3.
Okay. Makes a little more sense, but looking at this now for Geoff, I mean, the only thing that really looks like it could get funny would be the lead for the 15. Only you've got limited pockets for that.
Well, yeah, the 15 goes. I mean, what's the 13's gone. So Dave Peters, let's go Geoff. Well, Jeff is going right now. About to get number 3 on the board if he finishes this one. Kind of put the 14 in a bad spot there. He should have tried to control that 14 a little more. He's going to.
Now I say simple safe.
Yeah, he can kind of use the. Well, 14's hard to use as blocker, but he's going to try. Yeah, that's a tough shot. He's trying to get that 14 right in front of the cue ball, which would have only left the 7, really.
Yeah, but still limits his options pretty well. So he's going to do like you were talking about earlier, the 3 off the 6 here.
Yep, that opens everything up. Oh. Oh, and scratches. Ouch.
Heck.
I'd like to see him start with either the 15 and go to the 11, or start with the 11 here.
Exactly. Either one I would have any problem with, and now he's setting up for the 12. So,
Well, if the 12 does not pass the 8, then yeah, I mean, it's another good ball to start with. He's got to have a plan, though, to work his way down to that 11. That's going to be
well,
the only ball he's got to get precise position on, really.
right.
And with ball in hand, when you need to get precise precision, there's a lot of room for error with that 12, but ooh, that's the first real shot I think Jeff has missed that was extremely makeable.
Right.
He hasn't really missed anything that was makeable.
Almost makes me wonder if he was just trying to get too perfect on his lead and forgot to make the shot.
And that, yeah, when someone like Jeff's caliber is missing a ball like that, that's usually the reason why, is they're more concerned about where that cue ball's going. All right, looks like he does have the 5 available here, so. Uh-oh.
Wow.
Needed a little bit thinner of a cut. Just a hair thinner. Wow. This pool is a game of less than millimeters, because, I mean, that ball, if he would have cut it 6 times thinner than a piece of paper there, it probably goes in.
Right.
What's the difference between missing that ball and making it?
Just a couple of degrees difference on the hit. All right.
Well, you got to be careful here.
Right.
You don't want to. I'd be playing the 14 and coming around. Yep. Coming around, play the 15 in the same pocket here. If he plays that 15 off the 14, then you got to control the 14. And if he plays the combination, then he's got to control the 15. I mean, coming around here, yeah, this is going to be good. That was the shot. Now he's got 2 small windows. I like just stopping it. Play that window between the 5-7.
Sure.
Yep. Yeah, it's going to work
Just
out.
like that.
Yep.
And Jeff is quickly up 3-0. It's not like Art hasn't had his opportunities though.
No, that he had the 5 ball. He makes that 5 ball. He's probably running out. What does the back of the shirt say there? Marge Hales?
Good question.
Marge
We'll have to
Hales?
ask him about that later.
I can't really not really reading it right. Must be where he plays out of. Maybe it's in his questionnaire. And what does he shoot with? Shoots with the IE Maker. Oh, wait, hold on. He shoots with a Jacoby Q 11.8 millimeter and a
Okay.
Q-Tech Synergy shaft with a Tiger sniper tip. And he uses a 3-inch extension,
Okay.
19-ounce Q.
So Jeff dropped a stripe here on this break. And really, solids are probably the better option if you got the stir balls, as you can see that 5.
Yeah, solids are the better option here, but yeah, like you said, what does he have? He's got the 6
Either the
ball.
5 or the 6 are their starters here.
Yeah, I think I'm liking the 6 ball.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to take the 6 here. 5, you're running into furniture, but
Right.
maybe an easier shot. But it's going to solve the. Oh, he did go for the 6. I like it. Yeah, see, if he goes
Yeah.
for the 5 there, one, it moves the 5 and the 1, and it also moves, Arch 14. You kind of like where Arch 14 was.
Exactly.
But everything looks pretty good now for solids. I mean,
Now, do you take the 5 or the 1?
the 1. Let's take the
As
1.
long as you're not going to bump into the 5.
Yeah, you'd like not to bump into the 5. Probably be going after the 3 here, trying to get position onto the 4.
I agree.
I mean, if you don't get position on the 4, you got the 5 as a backup, and even the 2. You got a lot of options. You just actually want to come center table here. Ideally, you'd like to get on the 4, but if you don't, you're going to have shots available. So, decision time.
Right. He's got all the options now at the table.
Yeah, I mean, the 2 ball's kind of his roughest ball to get on. Do you go for it? Now he's got to decide, like, what can I get to here?
He's looking at it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I like the way he's playing so far, but he is going to be a little tricky to get good shape here. Yeah, see, a little tricky there. He was playing a kill shot.
Yeah.
Trying to kill that ball off the rail to hold for the 7. Little bit of a tricky shot, but I like the aggressive. I like the pattern. Yeah, just didn't get it to go down. He makes that ball. He's probably 99% to get out.
I agree.
And Art needs to take advantage of this one being down 3-0. So he does. He still has a problem on the table, the 15 and the 10, and he can maybe solve it right now coming off the 13.
Well, and the thing I've been watching with Art is I didn't just go back to basics a little bit and to gain some confidence, make a couple balls here. He's been struggling with makes right now. Well, he did try what you were thinking to possibly come over there.
Yeah, it was tough. And he's going to have to find a way into him at some point. Otherwise, everything is sitting pretty for solids right now.
It really is.
Like, this is one of those racks, if you're stripes, if you don't see the out, you got to be figuring, how can I get... Ooh, there it is. There it is. Unbelievable.
Still just enough. Just enough.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, the 15's available now.
Right.
But how unfortunate to make such a great shot and then it ties right back up on you. Now, does he get the 15?
Ooh, I don't know.
Does he got it?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. He might have be banking this 14 ball. Yeah, you're going to have to bank the 14 in the
Yeah,
slab.
that's got more opportunity than anything else. Otherwise, I mean, the only other option, if he can see it, is 15 off the 10 up to the corner.
I think he might have it. He tried spinning around the 5. He made a good attempt.
Okay. He saw more of that than what I thought.
Yeah, he needed to spin a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
So what's Geoff thinking about? Maybe going to the 7 ball next.
Yeah.
Work your way down. All right, 7 or the 4 is available.
I think 4, 5, 7, personally.
I like the 7. Could use the 4. The 4 is a really good money ball because all you gotta do is make a stop shot on it and you're right on the 8. But he's taking that. See, now it's gonna get a little tricky.
You float just above the 7, just a little short of the 10.
Yep. I'd actually try to be playing right into that 10 ball. Just knock it.
Bump it a little and
Bump it and then use it as a stopper.
then just follow to the rail.
Yeah. Yeah, because you definitely wanted to be on the high side of the 7, so you got the right angle to roll to the 8. You don't want to be rolling towards the 8. You want to be rolling away from it to guarantee shape. Oh, Pete says
Argyle's and Fondy.
Marg Heels. Okay. I couldn't tell if that was a D or what that was. Okay, so Marg Heels and Fondy.
All right, so that makes it 4-0. Do a little bit of a different view. Let them see it's actually racking the rack this time rather than having the big body in the way.
Everybody can see him. I'm growing my beard out. I'm getting it ready for deer hunting season coming up. It's going to get nice and bushy. Sit out there in my deer stand. It gets cold.
I found that I like this view sometimes for even watching the.
Oh no, we should. Well, yeah. Ray's always welcome to pop in. Yeah.
I sometimes like this view for just a little bit different view on the break.
Oh, makes a ball. Yeah, I don't like watching from the side either. Yeah, like either the break cam or the other view.
Sure.
You know, it's I don't know, something about watching pool from a side view. And like if it's a bank shot on a side pocket, sometimes I don't mind the side view, but I like the angle views from the corners and
I haven't got a chance to play with those a whole lot yet.
yeah, it's tricky. I mean, because I'd have to help you out with the zooming and everything, and
Well, that one looks.
like I'd have to pay attention to what the hard part is. Like when you're doing this, is if you're messing with the cameras to try and commentate, and if you're commentating, you can't mess with the cameras. It's too much going on, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, so is this are we looking at a break and run possibility? Think
Yes.
and Geoff, does he? I think he has a break and run already. I think.
If so, it would have been that first rack, I think.
Well, I think it might have been one where he think Art broke maybe or something happened. He had ball in hand, came back, ran a rack, but so I guess no break and runs, but I know Geoff definitely had a run. Trouble ball's the 12 ball here. Oh, can he float above it here? Can he float above it here? I think he can.
Field goal.
Oh, look at that. That was a great shot. He knew that was his trouble ball and he went right at it. See, I
Right.
love that.
Now you take I think the 12 all the way up and then
Yep.
set for the 11.
Yeah, see a lot of players they don't see it like that. And I'm like, that's the trouble ball. He had a window. He saw it and just went for it and hit about as good as you can get it.
Yeah.
And like you said, yeah, split the uprights to get there and really good speed.
Sorry, Jeff, we're not going to let you have 3 games for that field goal.
So there is another issue. That 8 ball's not in a great spot. Does go by the 3, but
Been seeing both these guys rattle some shots today.
I tell you what, this is a pretty big rack here for Art. If he doesn't get this rack, 5-0 and a race to 10, it starts getting a little bleak. I'm not sure what Fong just pieced out. He's going to his match down there at the varsity club. He'll be playing on outer points. That's the the KO challenge, and he's doing pretty well. I think he's in the quarterfinals.
Still a challenging rack here. Art's got to figure out his solutions for both the 4 and the 1, really. 2 and 7, I mean, there's a combo, and that's probably the best solution there at this point if you're going for the run out here.
Not sure. If he was playing the safety there, that was phenomenal.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think he was trying to cut the 3 and just went too thin.
Yeah. But I'll tell you what, it worked out as a safe for sure. Good attempt.
Good, great hit.
The stripes still control the table here where that 1 ball sits. Just the 1 ball's in a tricky spot. I don't know if Art sees it, but there is the ability to make this 3 and spin that 1 spin to the short side of the 1 from where he's at.
There we go.
There's a good shot. And does it get to the short side? Oh. Tell you, Art would have loved to get on the short side of that 1.
Yes, he would have.
Yeah. Oh. He could get aggressive with this combo and pull into the 12-1. Make something happen here. Yep.
Like that?
Yep, just like that. Pull right into it. So he got aggressive and it worked. Still got a tough shot though. Not out of the woods. But gave himself a chance with it.
So if it was you here, back cut the 1 or take it all the way to the right corner?
Back cutting it. But then again, what do I know? That's actually the right shot because, back cutting it provides no shape. So if I would have looked at it again, yeah, it was definitely the correct shot there. Ooh, pulled it a little too far. He has it in the side, or he could bank it, but neither are easy. It's a big shot.
One that's needed.
Looks like he hit it good, but well, this is what I call being in 1-ball hell. Geoff does not need to make a ball here. He could
No.
easily play safe, and I'd be trying to get ball in hand for my 15. I would not be trying to make a ball. Unless you're confident you can bust this 15 out right here. There you go. Yeah, so he's forcing his opponent to either do his work for him and move the 8 or give ball in hand. If you give ball in hand, it's, yeah.
If you receive ball in hand here on stripes, you take the 15 right to the side.
Yeah, you're running out. But this is a makeable kick. You got to be confident. You got to hit it firm. It's makeable.
Yeah, firm and yet smooth.
I like the angle.
Oh.
Ball in hand. Yeah, that's rough. That's rough. So if you're playing just a regular match, you almost give that shot back. But when you're playing for money, no sir. That's ball in hand.
And that's a sign that he's fighting the nerves yet.
Yeah. I'd like to see him roll up to this 11 and use his 9 as money ball.
I agree.
Um,
Keep it nice and simple.
Get nice and straight even. You're okay to get straight here.
As long as it's not over the top of the 9.
Hey,
I was starting to get a little worried.
yeah. He's got enough angle. He wants to come off the rail at least. Back out. Yeah. He's going to have to play pocket speed here. Gets really weird when you slow roll. Unless he wants to like let it stroke out and put that cue ball to the bottom rail and take the 8 up. He could do that as well.
Right.
But yeah, the slow roll is the right play there. Whenever it comes to slow rolling a ball, it gets so dicey and you gotta hit it. You gotta hit it right.
You still gotta remember to plow through.
Yeah. So Geoff with a great start, man. 5-0. I'll tell you what, the pressure is now mounting for Art. He's got to find a way into this match.
If I was Art at this point, I'd be taking a moment to reset.
Yeah. Probably, walk, take a break. Can't let it get any farther than 5-0.
Art chat's quiet. Who the heck's out there, if anyone? Says we got 9 viewers.
9? Hey, where's everybody at?
Yeah.
Go over. Start putting it out. Let everybody know we're here. Please and thank you.
Nah, just do it. No need to be polite. Just tell them to do it.
Kind of a punchy break there.
And he scratched on that.
Pete's still with us. See what else we can find in They both prefer 7-foot tables and diamonds, so they both like that. And they both prefer 8-ball. I mean, I think it's got a lot of similarities. They both started playing because of their fathers kind of took interest in it.
All right, so he took the 6 here. Solids are runnable. But he's got set up correctly for the 7 here. Might have gotten a little far. So.
Well, here's one I like. Favorite pool players. Looks like Art said Johnny Archer. That's an interesting pick there. Mr. Johnny Archer. The Scorpion. He's been filled with controversy lately. And Jeff's favorite player, Fedor Gorst, the Ghost, the world number one. Fedor's been on a tear this last year. I mean, I think he's won 3 majors in the same year, which is just unbelievable. Mark Bell says, I don't know, what you try to, Whittiff? What is Whittiff? Whittiff, I'm here.
What the F?
No, it's Whittiff.
Yeah.
Whittiff. He probably tried to spell with, but he doesn't know how to spell. So, yeah, WTF, that's not a word, Mark.
All right, so this looks like Art could finally get on the board here. Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
a
Yep.
little funny, but still doable.
Let's see. Mark, now it's passing off to Pete. He said, what the
F.
F, but there's no other letters, so it just, F's not a word.
No.
I mean, it could be,
French fry.
what the French fry? Yeah. Please don't spell whatever word I'm trying to. Yeah, we don't need that word in the chat, so
No, we don't.
I'm just messing with you guys. All right, so again, Art is kind of in one ball hell. He's at the will of Jeff. Jeff could get to a point where he doesn't like it and just play a pretty easy safe. I think that 9-15. I'll tell you what. I mean, me personally, I'm just like, I'd roll right behind the 15 just to fix it,
Mm-hmm.
and then get ball in hand and go to town again. I'm just that way. I'm just going to prolong the game and make it easy for myself because I don't like solving the problem the hard way where I have to make a ball and bust it up and, whatever.
Right. What I'd be tempted to do is do like a straight on stop shot on the 9, get that opened up,
Yeah.
and stop the cue right behind the 15.
Yeah.
Or if you're going to break them up like that, so if he takes the 15 here, he's got to give himself enough angle to get on the 9 for when he takes the 12.
It's a sellout shot if he misses, though. Oh, hit it nice. Hit it confidently. It's kind of a float shot here. Oh, man. Well, the floating shots sometimes, you're slowing them.
Mm-hmm.
Can happen.
So at this point, Art's just got pretty much make sure he makes the ball and go back and forth to set up for the 8.
Yeah, if he doesn't put the right English on his ball, it could scratch in the side. Oh. Ding was
We'll hide that
not
one.
as smart as I thought he was. He actually put it in the chat. Well, we're going to deny that one, Mark. We are going to hide that. I knew I could get you to do it. I knew you wouldn't let me down. All right, so nice shot there by Art to get a chance on the 8. Finally got one on the board.
Now let's see if that's enough to get his confidence and run a couple.
Well, if he could just get 2 more, that gets him with him 2, and then that's a match again.
Exactly.
So that's what you got to think about. 1 and 2 games at a time.
It's not like either one of them haven't had their opportunities against the other on any of the games.
Well,
I'm trying to peek at the score of the Packer game. Sorry.
yeah, what's going on? Packer game? Ooh, let's see. Looks
17-13.
like I can't see that far.
I can only because of the glasses.
It's nice. Can I hit a replay on that?
Oh, of course.
So, yeah, go. I don't do replays on breaks, but I really like Art's bridging technique.
Yes.
Now see how he's using the table to stabilize his arm? That's actually taught by a lot of pros, because you can really put your arm down. You get a really good closed bridge on the break. Really good break technique. I'll tell you, that's what happens when you break them wide open. You don't make a ball. Oh, it's so frustrating to watch your opponent
Oh, I hear you.
go to town.
Worse yet is when you break them wide open like that and you happen to scratch.
Oh yeah, yeah. But yeah, this is. I mean, Art run or made a ball on that break. He's got room to run, but not making a ball when they're this wide open. His opponent has the ability to run, but he's got a few tricky balls here. I mean, the one could be a little weird. I mean, it does got the side pocket,
I
but
think right now you're doing the 5 to the 4.
yeah. Oh, didn't get there.
I'm just not sure which way I would go on this as far as your starter ball. I think you almost have to do maybe the 9 side. Yeah, 9 side, and then starts to open things up a little bit. At 10 and the 14 are going to be his problems right now. The 10 slips by it, which I don't know if it does or not.
Well, 12 goes by, so yeah, Brack is looking pretty good. I'll tell you though, he needs to leave that 13 for his last ball.
Yes, he does. There you go.
Mark said, I already said it before you said it, not to type it. Whatever. All right, so this is kind of got to come 2 rails in between the 7-1 here onto the 13. 1, 2's got to keep rolling. And he wanted to roll. Well, he should be okay.
I was going to say he's fine.
Yeah.
Little center ball, I think, here, and should be okay on the 8.
Well, it's just kind of playing towards the 4 and other balls, and weird stuff can happen.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, weird stuff can happen. So, well, let's see. Start. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You start with the 4 ball. It's on a rail. Everything else is pretty good.
No, I personally don't like that 4 as my key. You take the 5 as your second last ball, and with a little angle, just kind of should float for the 8.
Yeah, 5. I definitely like the 5 as my last ball. So I start with the 4, I come down to the rest, and
Yeah.
then I shoot, 4 and play my cards from there. But you can start anywhere on this table. It's so wide open. There's no real wrong way to start it here.
It's just a matter of preference and what's going to give you your confidence to get there.
Yeah. The only thing with this pattern is using the 5 to the 4. He's just got to make sure he doesn't get straight on the 4.
Exactly.
If he
Gotta
doesn't,
leave yourself an angle.
yeah. Oh, I don't know
I
what.
don't like that.
Yeah, that makes it weird now. Makes it really weird now.
I'd almost be tempted to play hide and seek. I had the cue right behind that 8 ball.
Yeah, that's tougher than the shot, I think. So you
Yeah.
got to take the shot here, but
That is a great shot.
well, still not out of the woods yet. He's
No,
got to.
not by any means.
I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, he's got to hold. He's got to hold the 4, which I mean, he's yeah. I mean, looking at I'm looking straight down at. He's fine.
Yeah.
He's a little close. He's gonna be coming by the 8 fairly close, but he just doesn't want to get too steep on the 8. Which means he's got to play it softer than he would like to. See.
Used all the pocket again.
Mark says, "I see that Chris G is wearing off on you." I don't. What do you mean by that, Mark?
Chris isn't necessarily here to defend himself, though.
Yeah, no. Oh no.
Oh,
All right, Art getting the game back here.
just a little draw shot.
Oh, he's going
What's
forward.
going for?
Yeah. I like the draw there as well. Watch the scratch here. Always a scratch available.
So Art's now chipped back 2 games.
One more game, and he's right back in it. So get one more. Got that break.
Oh, so many things rattling on that break. I don't think anything dropped.
Nope. Solids are gonna be the balls to take here. He's got to start with that 1-2 or the 2-1 combo. Leave that 2 in front of the pocket.
Yes.
But the problem is, yeah, he's got to leave the 2 in front of the pocket. Otherwise, he's gonna be in trouble. If that 2 leaks, off to the left, and it's not makeable, it's gonna hurt.
Well, looks like he's taking the 7 here. Right to the side. Three-ball combo. A little risky, but I mean, I can see it.
Probably be going after the 4 here.
I
Yeah.
think he's taking the 5 to try and solve his problem with that being on that rail with the 9 and that 9 blocking it.
All right.
Every ball is a rail.
Hey Ray, how's it going?
What up, man?
What's up? I can't miss out on this.
Yes.
Night's match, playing some 8-ball.
Yeah, Geoff started up. It was 5-0.
Woo!
Art
Dang.
Art got back 2. And I was like, yeah, if Art gets back to 3, it becomes a game again. I mean, if you don't start winning some games at 5-0, you're in trouble. But I don't know if you saw it earlier in the Queens, Ray. Heidi was down 6-1, raced to 7,
No way.
came back and won. So you never know. It's never over on the stream. All right. Geoff kind of working a tough pattern here. 6-ball in trouble. So what is the latest and greatest in the world of Ray?
Oh, not much. I just came back to Wisconsin. I was out in Minneapolis for a big tournament. I like to take off of work and go play a big tournament every couple months, and this is a big one. I went to CRs. It was 15,000 added. And of course, there's a ton of champions there.
Yeah.
And yeah, I didn't do much. I kind of deserved it. I didn't practice as much as I usually do for a big tournament.
What was the game?
So it was pretty cool. It was $450 you pay to get in, and it puts you in 2 tournaments. It was 10-ball race. It was races to 5 too, which a lot of people don't like. I love
You like the
a race
short
to
race.
5. I like short races. And to me, 5 ain't really short. Like 3 is short, obviously. But 5 is enough, where nobody's really gonna put a 5. Somebody could run a 3. It was winter break too.
Gotcha.
And
well,
yeah.
Scott is asking a question in the chat. I guess the 4 dropped, just was like hanging and it dropped. If a ball drops, it kind of depends. If it's your ball and you're at the table and it drops, you can choose to put it back, I believe, or you can choose to keep it down. But if you're shooting, you miss the shot, you miss your ball,
Ooh, that was nice.
and
yeah.
it hangs, and then your opponent comes to the table and it drops, at that point it just stays down. But I could be off on the rule. Kind of depends on
That
where
was
it
a sweet
falls.
shot too.
Yes,
He's
that
moving the
was.
cue ball. He's
He's getting back into it, man. Down 5-0.
Hold on.
It ain't gonna
Okay.
win. But
He had just enough speed to get there. I would have hit that a hair softer or harder to control my line more. Not just enough to get in.
So watching that wreck there, I mean, it looked like Art's getting his confidence. He's getting in
Oh,
his
yeah.
stroke now.
Those last 3 balls, he was moving the cue a little extra than he had to, and did it with authority, with command. It was beautiful.
Tim, I think you got to put the mic up to your face.
There we go.
Yeah, now we can hear you.
Yeah, cover your face with something. Please.
Hey, I'm not as ugly as you.
Whoa!
Where did that left field?
Yeah,
That was so mean. Whoa.
Wow. Okay.
I think
Shots fired. It's a war.
I think you're pretty right. I don't care what Tim says.
I was just talking about sound quality. I didn't. I didn't know he was
Okay.
going there.
We'll
with
go
it.
with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tim's just like
Now I'm in trouble the next time I draw him in tournament.
I'll just hang on. Let me see this break. Okay. That's a good break.
So
It was a good rack. Good break.
It's 3 good breaks in a row. Can you go to the replay? We still got that replay of his last
Yeah.
break.
We'll go and pull that
I
up.
want you to look at it if it's still. Oh no,
I don't have that in there anymore.
he uses a really good technique for bridging on the rail. He really stabilizes his arm. You know what I mean, to use it, and it gives him a little bit more power. So he's got a monster of a break actually.
So he did. I guess it looks like he didn't make a ball, but still, I
Yeah.
will stand by that is a good break.
He does. He's breaking them apart well, but yeah, he's not making a ball though.
They exploded.
Yeah.
Sometimes the tables are just tough. But he did what he's got to do. He exploded the rack. He controlled the cue ball. Balls were flying out of there. He didn't dead rack himself. It just sometimes doesn't go. You don't make a ball.
Yeah, if he can keep breaking like he does and makes the ball, I mean, yeah, he's right back in this. I mean, he's already back in the match. I mean, it's 3-5 now.
Right.
It was getting away, but now we're right back into a match here.
I'm curious who chose the 8-ball.
So Art got to pick the game as
Okay.
he's the challenger. Jeff is our reigning champion from a week or 2 ago.
So Ray, I've got a question for you. I mean, so if you're breaking and you're consistently spreading them apart like he has been, but not making a ball, how big of an adjustment do you really make?
Just move the cue ball a little bit. Keep everything else the same. Keep your stroke. Keep your rack. Keep like they're right there. Hold on. First off, I didn't see the rest of the breaks, but right there. I didn't even notice that a ball didn't go in. Like
Yeah.
from the way he broke and the way they exploded, 2 or 3 balls could have went in and it wouldn't have been surprised.
And you know what? Out of the last, because this is his 4th break, his last 3 breaks, this was his worst one, believe it or not. I mean, they not only exploded the same way, but they were less bunched up together, nothing on a rail. I mean, he's breaking well, just not getting a ball to go.
Yeah,
But,
so just to answer the question, my only adjustment there, if I do that 2-3 times in a row, especially longer race, you got a lot of time to make adjustments. I am just moving my cue ball to a different spot, maybe the exact side thing on the other side, maybe more towards the side, but I'm trying to do exactly everything else the exact same. So the 1 ball is a little tricky. I don't really like it. And you can do a stop shot here and
They can
do a stop shot here to play the 3
pull back on the 3.
because you want to get kind of nice on this 1. But no matter what, you're going to have quite a bit of angle on the 1. So controlling the cue ball for the next shot is no picnic.
You could try to get below the 1 and play it in the side here too.
Not from this angle. Maybe. I didn't see his angle. It looked like he was pretty straight.
Yeah, it would have been a little more moving the cue ball, but that was available.
Got to take the 1 now. I know you don't love it, but just make this ball and deal with the 4. Deal with whatever you got. Like you're going to have to maybe crash some stuff and whatever. Fine. Just make the 1.
You know what? I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Yeah, you can't avoid the crash here. Just make the 1. Wow, I guess you could avoid the crash.
Yeah, he got nice on the 4. 4 to the 8 would have been not a picnic, but. And so this is the opposite of what we've been seeing. We've seen Art getting into some one ball hell, where Geoff has pretty much controlled the table, but now it's Art that's got kind of control of the table here. Ooh, he's trying to crash him. It's going to work out.
Little bonus ball on that one.
Any idea how many players were in the tournament today, Ray? Is Ray still with us? Yep, Ray's gone.
Wonder if he got notified for his next match.
Probably. Oh, beautifully hit there. Beautifully hit. Now this little one pocket here.
Mm-hmm.
Tell you what, Art is mounting a comeback.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Chris G just came back here and had some choice words for you, Pat.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to get down there. Oh, yeah. So, hey, Ray, are you able to take over the booth for me?
Yeah, I can. So I'm in the tournament still. Mad Apple Weekly, 1 p.m. 8-ball tournament. It's my favorite tournament. The best weekly tournament in the world
Yeah, I was trying to
that I know of,
I was
and
just
I'm
trying
not
to
kidding.
get out of here early today because my nephew's got a football game in Ohio. He plays college ball now, so
Oh,
cool.
wow.
I
That's cool.
want to make one of his games. I got to get down there, so yeah. If I can get out, I'd appreciate
Yeah,
it.
I could take over here. Again, I have a match, so it might be gone for a minute, but I can definitely. So right now I'm on the winner's side still. I have to play the hot seat match still,
Okay.
but I do have a pretty good break right now, so I think you could go.
Yeah, these guys are playing quick too. I mean,
Oh yeah.
we're just down 5-0.
Yeah, Art's running racks
And
right now.
yeah, they're going
He ain't
quick.
playing around.
Ooh, that's weird. They all clumped up on the side for him. Not as,
He grazed the side
but
on that
he
one.
did make a ball though. But all right, guys, I'm gonna take off. Ray, I appreciate it. I'll see you guys next week.
Yeah,
All
we'll
right.
catch you later, Pat.
You want me to come up there or stay in this third man room?
Yeah, it's up to you. It'd probably be easier if you're in the booth, but it's up to you.
Yeah, I'll come out there.
All
I'll
right.
come out there.
All right, so we're looking at taking stripes here, and oh, this is just one ugly rack. It's gonna be this is probably gonna be one of our longer games. Now, I didn't catch if there's anything that was put in after the break, but if not, I would be taking the 2-9 combo here, open things up a little bit. And that looks like exactly what Geoff's going to do. So now that we decided, now we got to figure out our solutions for those clusters. Because that's going to be the whole key to the game. That's the key to any of the games of pool, really, is taking a look at the clusters and solving them out. Okay, well, that turns into a pretty good save. At this point, Geoff should be expecting at least another shot back at the table.
Hey, yeah, I'm good. You want anything?
Another one?
You know what? Actually, let's figure that.
All right. I kind of like that play. So Geoff has taken stripes with this rack. and then he went and then set himself up for just kind of put another ball in there, just and hit things.
Testing.
Hey, Ray.
It doesn't sound like you can hear me. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you
Okay.
just fine.
Chat room, if you can't hear me, let me know. Not used to these high-tech mics you got in here. All right, yeah, this is 8-ball. This is 8-ball.
This is Ray's game.
I love 8-ball. It's my favorite game for sure. Me and Shane Van Boning have the same favorite game, bar table 8-ball. And yeah, there's no wide open, like free space.
Whoever gets this rack is going to earn it.
You gotta play. Yeah, you can try and blast into everything and play that kind of 8-ball, or you can play precision. Like, I'm gonna put this right here. I'm gonna put this right here. Like,
right.
Plan it and get. You gotta get your angles perfect. You might have to bump a ball or two. This is 8-ball. This is a lady to me.
So, I don't know. I mean, there's a few ways I would be tempted to do this right now. I mean,
What do we got?
he's got stripes.
He's got stripes. Okay.
So I think I'd be tempted to just try and develop the 13 a little bit out and just hide that cue as close to the 3 as possible.
Solis is in better position here.
Mm-hmm.
I would say it's near impossible to get out with stripes. So I'm looking for some way to rearrange the furniture. Let's see here. I kind of like, yep, I was going to say right there. I kind of like blasting this 12 into the 2 and freeze them up on, oh, even better. I was going to say just freeze him up on his own ball, freeze him up on that 3. Instead, he kind of re-dominated the hole. I like this. That looked like a foul to me. Let's see again.
I'm not sure. Let's grab a replay.
Pretty
just to be sure, and let's take a look.
Let's see if they call the foul here, or if they're talking about it. Because if we have replay,
oh, I missed the replay on that.
I'm pretty sure that was foul.
Yeah, I missed it when I grabbed it. So.
Oh wait, what are we watching now?
I grabbed the wrong thing. I'm going back to the dual view here.
Okay.
It was a previous replay that we had before.
Well, looks like they are talking.
Yep, they're going to go back and take a look at our
They're
video.
going to go take a look. Yep, they'll get the replay. My first thought was I'd say 95%. I think that was a foul. Actually, not higher. 98%, I'll say. But that's actually not enough. Especially if your opponent's disputing it, your opponent's saying,
right,
I got a good hit. And I'm saying, I'm 98% sure you got a bad hit. And then obviously tie goes to the shooter.
Leg cramp.
Yeah. Well, let's for a moment say that it was a foul.
Okay.
So now your stripes, you got ball in hand. What's the plan here? And that is the main. When I'm playing good 8-ball, I just came back from this tournament. I'm playing pretty good right now, or at least I'm playing a lot. I'm in stroke, we could say. And when I play Scotch doubles, I always tell my partner, I always tell him, the best thing you can do is try and figure out when you're sitting in your chair and your opponent's like running out, putting a package down or whatever. Thank you. The lovely Sabrina serving it up today. Yeah. Here she comes. She's coming back. We're going to talk about her. Yeah, all the servers here are always just fast and nice. I don't know how Kendall trains them up, but it's a testament to good manager.
Rarely do I have poor service here.
Good workers. Yeah, yes, I would totally agree. I would say never.
Ellen, if you want a good burger,
picky.
come on down.
Unless I'm being picky. Unless I'm hangry and I'm being a little picky. Because I worked in customer service I still do for a very long time. Okay, so they've decided cue ball's off the table, so they have decided it was a foul.
So now, your
Stripes, ball in
stripes, what do you
hand.
do?
This is always the main question. You got ball in hand right now, what would you do? I like this a lot.
I do too.
Shoot the 11 with some angle, crash into the 15. Yeah, this is, I mean, I think 100% this is the shot.
Does he have enough angle?
I mean, you could maybe play the 15-11 combo. 11 on the side off the 12.
Now I think he's gonna take the 14 straight up possibly and see if he can go right into him, crash into him that way.
Yeah, I don't like that as much.
I like the original thought that he had there.
Well, the thing is, so his last inning he was looking at safe, right? Because
Yes.
he had kind of the worst side of it.
Yes.
If it was chessboard. Now he has the best side of it, the better side of it, and now you're thinking, let me get out.
Exactly.
Those thoughts of let me just rearrange the furniture and play it safe or something. I'm not thinking that no more. I'm trying to figure out a way to get out from here.
Right. And the key here is right now taking that 11 and trying to solve that 15. Because if you can crash into that 15 and opens, good things more than likely are going to happen.
Yeah. So when the balls are close like that, he was trying to put the ball close, and it does get funny. Especially he would have to be shooting off the rail, so your accuracy goes down, and I think that's what he's just saying. All right, I'm not going to mess with that shot because I know if I rattle this ball and break that out, it could be a sellout situation, and I got such a huge advantage here. I don't want to risk anything like that. What in the world is he looking at right now?
Take the cue off the rail and put close
Shooting
to
a
the
safety?
pocket.
I didn't like that.
I didn't.
And he shot that kind of quick for me.
So now,
I mean,
if I'm Art,
he should be fine, but that's 7 on the side off the 12,
right,
and we are off to the races.
right. I mean, the only thing funny after that is really the 4, but you should be able to get on that from the 5.
Thing with this though, okay, so Kiram shots into the side pocket always seem super easy, right? Like this one.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not even easier than this. You could set it up, and it seems like almost unmissable. I've missed those so many times. The carom shots in the side that seem unmissable. So you gotta take care of this. I say you want to put top on the 7. Oh, it's not even going that way. So the 12 is a little bit out there.
Mm-hmm.
I think you had to take your chances and shoot that 7, but he's on fire right now. So I'm going with whatever he's thinking right here. 3 ball, you can break out.
2 ball side. I mean, you can use it either way, kissing off the 12 or not. I'd prefer it not.
I like the 4 right now, actually. Shooting that 4 ball, you got a big pocket with the 12.
I see that now.
Now he's gonna have to shoot the 4.
And I still don't mind it.
Yep, I don't mind this. What you really think? Well, first off, focus on the make. You got to hit this 12 anywhere on the right side of that 12, and it should go in. And then have a plan to get short side on the 7. So you can play angle for the 2 to get short side, or you can play short side on the 7 right now. Just come one rail, come straight back.
Yes.
Nice. Like so. Very nice.
Wow, that was a phenomenal shot.
Love it. Now, I hate this shot too, when it's just off the rail. I wish it was froze.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's all about just make it. Make this ball.
Nope, he's coming back, so I better get back here. So
yeah, he ain't wasting no time. Make this ball, put some top on it. Don't he went too far forward anyways. Even if that ball went in, he would have been in deep doo-doo. it just when that seven's off the rail, just a hair like that, like man, it makes a shot so much harder.
I know. I overcut those more often than not.
Yeah, if it was on the rail, for dead froze the rail, or even off the rail a little more, that shot's pretty routine. But right the way it was sitting, doesn't make much sense. But a pool player definitely would know that that's just way harder than it looks.
Should be a fairly routine out here.
Yeah, you want to get on this 11
now.
Quicker. Yeah, you don't want to save the 15, 11 for last. So hopefully you can get that 11 pretty quick. Let's see here.
Options.
I don't know. Yeah, now I don't know. Now
I think
I kind of like the 12 on the side. Than
I would have
13.
too. I was just thinking the same thing.
Stop.
Does he
Okay.
have the angle?
If it goes by, obviously shoot it. If it doesn't,
take the 12.
You're in some trouble here. Yeah, you're jacked up, shooting a little bit of a back cut. This is it's trouble. Oh, and it's a dead bank too. Dead bank, 15. Just straight low, trust the table.
Okay.
But looks like he's got a piece of this pocket. Definitely not full pocket, but enough to go. And if there is enough to go, then I'm shooting. Yes, I'm shooting that 15 for show. For show and for the dough.
He's thinking on it yet.
There's also safeties here. But
Okay.
yeah, you gotta, I'm shooting. Nice. Wow. I didn't see that shot coming.
Oh. Great shot. Didn't get the reward though, I think.
No reward, yeah. Well, honestly, he's on the right side of the ball. He has a little bit of angle.
Right.
But how's your controlled draw for 5 feet and stop or 4 feet and stop? Because it does look like the 15 passes. You get short side,
right,
goes in the corner. If not, you might even have a breakout angle here. Or you know what? Honestly, just as long as you draw back here. Now, if you get down here enough, pretty good. You got safeties. You got some pretty nice safeties that can come up. Just make this ball withdraw. Yep. Ooh,
plenty of
might have
draw.
overcooked it.
Yeah, but he turned out okay. The way I've been watching him do those little kill shots on these, I think he'll be fine. He's been controlling these pretty well. It's a tester, but
I don't like. You got to just make it, I think. But I actually love the safety more. Yeah, I was gonna say I like that. I would have hit the 15 harder, and sent the cue ball one rail, and then it's coming into the 8 ball.
Yeah,
trying to freeze up. He was trying to kind of freeze up without touching a rail. It looked like, but just mathematically, you always want to be going into the line of whatever it is, the line of the next shot. That would be going into the line of the block. Didn't matter. Gonna get ball in hand here anyways and stop the bleeding. 5-pack, 4-pack.
Right.
Now the question is, are we gonna go
another 4-pack and 5-pack?
Yeah, is it gonna stay streaky?
9-9.
Is it gonna stay streaky or?
Well, and that is kind of one of those things about this game. It can go in streaks just like that. So now we're to where Geoff has got 6 and Art's got 4.
So I'm looking at these King's Court questionnaires. Have we read any of this out yet?
Oh yeah, Pat was going through quite a few of them.
On both players?
Yes.
Oh, so never mind. Never mind.
I don't know if we missed anything or not.
Well, those of you that just tuned in, who's in the chat room here? Who's here? Who's here?
Ian just came in and is saying, "Go Art."
Go Art. Go Art. Go. Oh, here we go. We missed the replay, but live, I thought it was a foul. Yeah, I think it was a foul. Yeah, we missed the replay. I think it was a foul. Yeah, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, good out. Keep it going. So that was Jeff just asking if we thought it was a foul or not. I did,
And it was really too close for us to really make a call. So
and I'm glad they didn't make us make a call or ask us then. It's better to be decided between the players.
right, and that I mean, if they would have come in and asked us at that point, I would have said, hey, you know what? There's no definitive proof. If you can't decide, it goes to the player.
I would have said I thought it was a foul, but I would have been very, very precise with my words. I would have said I thought it was a foul, which doesn't mean I know it was a foul. It means, I'm less than certain. I'm less
Right.
than 100%.
Right. It looked like it possibly could have been, but we're not sure.
Yeah.
Every ball is a red.
Hey. I'll give you a little recap. Well, let's see this break first. Jeff breaking. Smash
Hey.
break.
And he got something to drop.
Okay. This isn't gonna sound right, but I like that break. So he broke from the, from the screen we're looking at. He broke from the left side. It would be his right side, but he broke from the left and he scratched to the left. That is actually hard to do. So
Okay.
the main scratch when you do a smash break head ball
Yes.
is to the opposite side pocket. So if you
Mhm.
if you Bert, the viewer's view, break from the left and scratch to the right, where it just goes straight in the hole. That is the scratch where, if I do that, I feel like a dummy. If I scratch the way he did, I can live with it because that's actually hard to do. And one time I told Mason, we were talking about, I said, I for a while there was trying to scratch in that close pocket to
Sure.
exactly how he just scratched. I was trying to do that, and
Right.
it's really it's so hard to do that if you try to do it, it kind of erases the scratch on your break.
Nice.
And he loved that. He loved that little mind trick.
So, inquiring minds want to know. Pat put out there he forgot to bring up your new nickname from the comedy show.
Oh no. Well, good. Like, save that for later. I don't even know what he's talking about. Those comedy shows they have here are amazing. They have. I've seen lots of comedy. I lived in Vegas. I'm a huge fan of stand-up comedy, and they've had.
Ooh, little
Art
back
is-
cut now?
Art is just flying through these racks. He's in a flow state. But yeah, you make this ball a little bit of low, a little bit outside. Deal with whatever you got on the 8. Center pocket, just like that. Deal with this.
Wow.
I love this shot. I mean, I don't love the shot, but I love the way he's shooting.
Yes.
Boom.
Honestly, day and night difference from what we saw in the beginning.
Oh, he was a little maybe nervous or
Yeah. He
Yeah.
got that first game, gave him a bit of confidence.
well, when you're down 5-0, that's like getting smacked in the face, and
Oh.
that'll wake you up and say, "All right, I'm ready to play." Thank God it's a long race. A lot of times you're playing
Yeah, his face
five
was
is
slapped back and forth like the Three Stooges.
and that's what you need. I need that when I'm in a match,
Mm-hmm.
a big match or whatever. I'll do things. I'll have something on standby, just to shock the system.
Mm-hmm.
And it could be a beer, it could be a shot, it could be I go to the bathroom, wash my face, and it literally could be, hey, if I start out this match down 3-0, I'm gonna take my break and walk outside for a minute, and I need you to grab me by the shoulders and shake the shit out of me, or literally just slap me.
Yeah.
I have asked for that before, and I know my friend
How
wouldn't
many
do
people
it,
have
but
just taken you up on it?
they wouldn't do it. They wouldn't do it.
I know a few people here that probably would. Right, Patrick?
I know. Yeah. chat room. Let me know. If I asked you to and I needed you to, and I set everything. I'm down 3-0. I'm down 4-0. I'm playing bad. Nothing can go worse. I need to shock the system.
Oh, right.
I take my break and I walk outside and I ask you to slap me. Would you slap me? That's the question for the chat room. I've been in that situation before. I've done all that, and my friend, look at this break.
Oh, that's a monster break, and he finally had something drop.
Slamming and
drop.
jamming. 5 goes.
Yeah, you don't touch that one yet.
I tell you what I like here. I already know what I like. Boom. 5. Bump the 11 out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
It keeps the cue kind of right there.
Yes.
Then the 7 in the side, 2 ball. And the last 3 balls are hangers.
Exactly.
5. The key here is you got to bump this 11 kind of precise, like speed-wise, where it doesn't block that 2. If it does end up blocking the 2, you can still, cut the 2 into the other hole. But
you get these first few, and then, and I don't know if you've had any of this lately, but your duck soup.
Actually, I'm not even. Maybe I might change my mind. Actually, I might not even. No, I like the ball. I like what I said before. 5, 7, 2.
Mm-hmm.
If you can get those 3 balls off the table right now, the rest of it is duck soup. Yep. Try to bump this, hit this 11 square. That's a little bit hard, but whatever. I love his pace and speed and everything right now. And it's better to hit stuff a little bit too hard than too soft. So he is going to have to come back for the 2 later. Right now he's taking the 7.
Pat says he could only slap you, Ray, if you were talking about flat Earth.
No, not then, not then. No. I'm saying if I need it, if I'm playing a pool match, and I know within myself I'm playing bad, and I need a friend. Okay, you can come back for this 2 right now. You can shoot a 1-ball stop shot. You're gonna have a little bit of a angle on this 2 to come out 1 rail. Hopefully hit that window right in between the 9 and 11. If you crash one of those balls, you should still be okay because you got a 4-ball hanging.
Yeah, right now that 4 ball's your insurance policy.
Right now you're going 1, 2. You got to shoot the 1, 2. I don't like any other pattern.
That works.
He got.
I don't know.
He tried to get a little closer to the ball, which he did, and he may have cut himself off with that 9 ball. I hope he didn't.
I don't.
Oh, you know what? We got the angle from the booth. Look at that.
Oh,
you can look right down the line. I think he has it.
Yeah.
What do you think? You see it?
Yeah, I think he's got it.
I think he's got it.
So let's take a.
He might have to spin this.
Oh, we can't see it well from that angle there. With him right now in the ready to shoot. I think you can see it. Right on in.
Hello. His
Four,
body
6, 8.
language is like 10 out of 10 right now.
Exactly.
I love the way he's shooting right now. This is just smooth. Any mistakes is he's just over rolling the ball a little bit. And as I say that, he under rolls the ball a little bit. But you're still fine.
Right.
Just make the 6, you're gonna get a shot on the 8. You're probably gonna crash the inside of that 13.
Just
That's
like
fine.
that.
Hold on.
Whoa,
hold
Nelly.
the phone. Okay, fine. You're fine.
You still cut it here and
Oh yeah, all day.
just done. Just make
All
sure
day,
you
all
make the
day.
shot.
Yes. Now on this shot, I personally would now slow down, kind of stop and take my time, which he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
There's no scratch here. Just make this ball. And if you like, I think the bank is there too, but I don't. Some people call this a bank players call this a hanger. It was missable
Yes, it was.
for sure, and if I miss those, I like to overcut. I like to miss on the pro side. Just I mean, if you play a lot of valley tables,
Okay.
that point going in
Yes.
is softer, and so you really got to adjust when you play diamonds. You just never want. It's never going to go in no matter how light your graze is on that first point coming in.
Yeah.
it's just not going. But if you catch that outer point, you got a shot.
So I think he's going to take the 14 here, try and get above for the 12, or crash into him.
I like crashing here. I can't tell how bad the 12 is. You got to hit it. Yep. Nope. So if you can't shoot it right now, then the 12 is bad. So you're going to have to get on one of the short sides. It would be either into the
Upper
top
left.
right, top left corner, or get on the bottom of the table and play it into the bottom right corner or right side.
Yeah, and that's going based on what we're seeing on the screen.
Yeah, I don't. The good news is you still got a lot of safes because that 8-ball's cut off to its nearest pocket, or its nearest corner pocket, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I'm playing safe here.
Yeah, I was gonna say right now it's time to stop making balls.
Let's see here. What safe am I doing here? You know what? You know what I'm doing? I'm playing this combo actually. I'm playing the 15-13 combo, and I'm playing it. It's kind of a two-way. I'm playing just the cue ball forward. He's playing it real safe. He may leave a maximum distance. Try to get the blocker. Actually, I changed my mind. I like that safe better. If he hits it a little harder, now he gets to guess what? Come into the rail and come towards those two blockers.
Right.
So you got.
Oh, blasted and it got the 8, but then it just went up off the rail and came all the way back down.
If he called that in the side, that was a hell of a swing.
I didn't catch that part of it.
I mean, that's where you would call it if you're kicking it one rail.
Right.
But all right, here we go. So these, if you're feeling pressure, if you're not feeling pressure, these are the easiest ball in hand, 3, 4, 5 open balls. But with pressure, this is where you got to be a little bit precise. So stop shot, first shot, 9-ball. You could play the 15 actually. Yeah, I like the 15 more actually.
If it was me, I'd be taking the 9 to just a little difference in play style, I guess.
You can. It depends how much you like this 15. Again, because when the balls are close, it does kind of change the actual cut angles, and depending on how you aim. If you're using ghost ball, you're aiming with the shaft. Okay, here we go. Let's see. So you're just kind of stunning this in and out of the rail, putting the cue ball center table-ish, like so. And I'm just taking my medicine here, doing the exact same thing. Just stun it into the rail. Just don't leave myself on the rail.
I was just thinking the same thing. I mean, pretty much anything, just try and put the cue ball somewhere middle half of the table. And
even center table's fine, but just don't get on the rail here. Oh, he drew back. He's flirting with that side pocket. He's fine here. So being on the rail here is okay because you got a better angle. You're more straight on. This pocket's bigger from this angle. If he'd have been on the rail further up past the side pocket, now it's challenging. That one, I would have bet on him all day.
So now it's been a slugfest right now, a little bit back and forth with these last couple.
A little back and forth. Geoff Stellmacher. Here's the recap. He's 45. He's from Princeton. Is that Wisconsin? Princeton, Wisconsin?
Yes.
Okay.
We figured it was about, guessing about an hour southwest of us, more toward the center of the state.
Okay. He's been playing pool for 35 years. He plays with Jacoby 11-8 Q-Tech Synergy Shaft, though. I play with a Jacoby, and it's taking me a while to adjust. I'm really considering putting my whole shaft back on there with a Tiger Sniper and a 3-inch extension. Yep, I play 3-inch extension to the end. 3, I think it's a 4 actually. With Jacoby.
Okay.
I want to say it's a 4. But I also ordered the longer one, whatever that is, 6 or 8. I think it's 8. And he's breaking with Jacoby heavy hitter. I am breaking with Jacoby heavy hitter.
That was close on that cue ball. I don't know if something kicked it over there, but got the one ball to drop.
So I'll tell you a cool thing about Jacoby Heavy Hitter. His break cue.
Yeah.
So I go to all the stands all the time and all the big shows, and I've grown to be buddies with some of them. Well, the guy who runs the speed break booth,
Okay.
you pay $5, you get 3 breaks, and whoever has the highest break of the day or whatever gets a prize. Top 3, I think. Anyways, I've been going over there forever. I never won anything, but I asked him what the people who win the best break of the day or the best break of the event, what cue are they using? Because they have all the break cues sitting there, and you can use any cue you want when you pay your $5.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even if you don't own a BK Rush or a Q-Tech or whatever, they have them all sitting there, and you can use whatever you want for the contest. And he said, this was 5 years ago. He goes, it's about 3 out of 4 people use the heavy hitter.
Ah.
And I said, are you kidding me? Because that would have been one of my last guesses with all these these new light. That was when all these break cues were getting lighter and lighter and lighter, and they go, oh, it's better. It's better speed. It's better. And he said, nope. He goes, it's the heavy hitter, the lighter, the heaviest cue that I got here. The people who win all the time use that one. And I was like, wow, that's data.
Yes, it is. Little funny.
Ooh,
a lot of funny.
This is a lot of funny. You're gonna have to make this 5. You have a choice. Can't. You got a in between angle here.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to make this 5 with a higher velocity shot. You can try and stun. I don't like that. I actually like playing this with either left or a lot of draw. So if you play it with stun left,
right,
what you're trying to do is use the 14 to create your angle to come down for the 4 on the side.
Right.
But if you use a lot of draw, you're kind of doing the same thing. But your next shot is the 4 on the side. That's your next stream shot. It's 4 on the side.
Mm-hmm. I can see that. And I guess it's a matter of which shot do you have more confidence in. Either one's tough in my book.
Again, if you like banks, banking that 3 into the side is not a horrible option either. Nice. He hit that good. Wow. Okay, so he did hit that with a lot of left outside stun. Didn't hit the 14.
Right.
Didn't like we all thought it was.
Mm-hmm.
And man, I'd like to see it. Do you have a replay on that one, actually?
I can real quick. Give me a few.
If you got it.
We should have enough time to grab it.
After this game, let's go back to that shot because I have a comment, if you do have the replay, about how I think he just got screwed right there. I would say I would be talking to myself and telling telling anybody who cares later.
I got
about
the
my
very
problems.
tail end of it, so we just missed it.
Just missed it. Okay. Well, long story short, I think what happened was different cue balls play different, and this cue ball, I always call it the boulder. It does what it wants to do. Doesn't matter how you hit it. He hit that ball like God on his best day.
Yes.
In the middle of a dream. He hit that ball so good that okay, so intentional foul. He's shutting down. He's saying, okay, I'm going to at least make you work for it. Maybe he was trying to get a rail and just didn't. But
yeah,
the main key of that, he doesn't even mind the ball in hand so much. The main key of that shot was to lock up a ball and make him work for it. And he did lock up a ball.
Just that.
Okay, so back to the previous shot. What happened was you can tell by the way the ball came down that he did have a ton of left spin on there.
Yes.
And what I've noticed with this cue ball is when you hit a high velocity shot, it kind of stuns for a moment first and then does whatever you put on it.
Okay.
So in that case, he put a lot of low left, a lot of left with some, looks like some low. But it was more stun left, which is exactly how we were both saying to try and hit it to use that
Mhm.
14. And also you couldn't hit it soft. You had to hit it pretty firm, if not really firm. And he did, and what happened was at contact, it like stunned back, like almost a break shot.
Yeah.
It stunned back and then hit the rail and took all the English and everything he had on it. But
I like that shot.
that was sweet. Yeah.
Now you're kind of sitting pretty close to duck soup.
And some people will say I'm seeing ghosts, but if it was any other cue ball, that wouldn't happen to him. What just happened to him wouldn't have happened. He would have hit the 14 with all that spin and come down.
Mhm.
And he might have went too far. He might have went too, not far enough. But he would have come. He would have done what he was trying to do. He hit that ball good. That was not. That was a shot that you got to stroke.
That shot coming around. I mean, you almost swear that cue
Ooh.
ball was juiced.
Hold on a second here.
Yeah, now it's tough.
There's some action here. You're gonna have to make this 15 now. He was trying to bump the 15 a little more.
Mm-hmm.
I think he might have caught the tip. You know how you catch the point and it's sometimes when you catch the point it kind of dies on itself. Look at how deep that is. Wow.
I'm surprised
Wow,
that
wow,
did
wow,
not
wow.
drop.
You are not out of the woods yet. This is
No, not
first
at
off,
all.
this is long. First off, that 15 might fall right now. It's deep. But second off, you got a tough starter. You got to shoot a long starter shot.
Mm-hmm.
If you shoot the 4, the 3 in the side is no picnic.
Right.
And it's really no picnic when you got to get on one side of the 8 ball. You can't get on the other side unless you want to try and follow it in through the 15. So you got to get a little bit of shape on the 8 ball. So in that case, I kind of like shooting the 3 first. I kind of like shooting the 3 first. Because if you shoot the 4, you really don't want to crash that 3. If you crash the 3 on its left side, it's a very easy scratch. If you crash the 3, if you try to draw back, you got a shot to draw back too good behind that 10. If you try to crash forward, it's going to get a little close to the rail and probably be harder to get in the side pocket, and you're blocked with the 15 in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I think you got to start with this 3.
Start with the 3.
And just deal with the 4. A lot of good things happen. You make this 3. You make this 3.
I think you take 3 with just a little top and...
If you feel like you can make this 4 with top and float past the 3, just dodge the 3. That's okay. So it looked like to me he was trying to float past it and maybe even cheat the 4.
Yeah.
And because if you hit the 4 on the other side of the pocket, that you're more likely to crash. It creates a bigger angle coming out of that contact point. Hold on a second here.
Denton is, well, I don't like that got bumped.
In poker, they say the pot thickens.
Yes, it does.
Ooh, oh, man. He hit that. Uh-oh. Hold on. Get.
Uh-oh.
Man, he hit that ball pretty good. Dang good.
He did.
I thought he drilled it.
I mean,
and
9-foot shot on the 7-foot table, right?
And he left the cue kind of where you want to leave it. Like over here so you get shape on your 14. Plus, if you leave it towards that side pocket, you're unlikely to leave a good shot unless it just goes in the pocket, which is super, super hard to do.
And yet, also, if that 10 would have dropped, he was right on that 14 to get right onto the 8. Because it was slowing down pretty nice going towards that when it was going into that side.
Gotta draw this ball nice here. Or looks like he's going forward. So now you gotta move the cue ball an extra couple feet.
2 to 3 rails.
Nice. Wow. Okay, so there you go. Hold on. Okay. He's okay. Did you see how that ball bowed out? At contact, it bowed out. And then it did its own thing, and then it did what he wanted it to do, which was, all that outside English, come around 3 rails, get shape. But he's right-handed, which makes this shot a little bit harder because it's a little bit of a reach.
I've been tempted to grab the bridge.
If you're lefty, this is a hanger.
There
Nice
we
shot.
go.
Nice shot. Yep. Still liked him from there. Both these guys are playing great. Whoever's up next week
Is in trouble.
I would say, don't pick 8-ball. I'll tell you that.
Oh.
I don't want to play either one of these guys in this game.
So back when I shot against Josh about a month ago, I chose 9-ball because he was shooting some really nice 8-ball.
Yep. Change it up on him. Yeah.
Exactly. And I don't regret that decision. I hung with him for the first 10 games, so.
Josh is real strong on the jester. He's gonna be tough to knock off.
I want another crack at him because, you know,
Mhm. Revenge.
Yes.
Nice break. That was
Beautiful
sweet cue
break.
ball.
7
Big
drop,
spread.
everything spread.
Got a ball in, 2 balls in. And
You got to go little ones.
Yeah, it's a little clumpy. There's only one real clump, that 10, 11,
Yeah.
and then the 14's nearby. You kind of want to save either the 5 or the 6 for your key ball,
Right.
so you can get on that 8, because the 8.
I think I go 6-1 and try and get up table.
Yep, love it. 6-1. Then go up table.
The other option would have been to take the 5 and float out to get a little different angle at the 1. It depends on which angle you want for which pocket you want to put the 1 ball in.
The 5 is your ideal key ball.
Okay. Yeah.
So, yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, you could do the 5 now and save the 6 for your key ball. Key ball obviously means, it's a straight pool term. It means your last ball
Before the money ball.
before the money ball. Straight pool doesn't have money balls, but there in straight pool it's your last ball. Oh, hold on. You gotta make Oh man, slow rolling. So slow rolling your first shot, especially when the table's really open for one side, is it's just flirting with it. Like anytime you slow roll anything, especially here at the Mad Apple, these pockets are no joke.
Ooh. I don't know how many times I've tested how deep that shelf is.
Yeah, this corner, I missed more shots in that top right corner pocket than any pocket in this whole state.
I know
maybe
he's
the whole
looking
country.
at the 6 here, but I almost like going the 3 to the 4.
Yep,
Because
3
I
to
mean,
the-
if you take the 6, you're crashing the 5.
3 to the 4. 3 to the 4. Oh, ideally, I'm going. Well, hold on. Let me see here. 3, 4. I mean, I would walk over and just see how bad it is if you get like a more, like if you walk over by the, I guess what's that, the 12? Walk over by the 12 ball and just see how bad it is to cut that 8 ball more.
I see what you're saying.
Like say you save the 4 for last and you're just trying to
Mm-hmm.
kind of just, I don't like that. But you got it on the 1 ball inside. You got short side for the 1.
I was gonna say, I guess it's take what the table's giving you.
And actually move the 5 ball to a little bit better spot. I don't like that. He's over rolling his cue ball right now. But honestly, I wouldn't actually change a thing. I love his rhythm and flow right now.
Mm-hmm.
And if that means you're gonna overroll shape a little bit, so be it. Stay where you're at right now.
Yep, and it looked like he called the bank to the corner down by the 11.
Yep, I'll play this with speed, so if I miss, I'm blocking that hole. He fires it. Gets a little help, a little love from
Pool
his
table
friends.
love, and
Yeah. This is tricky here. So you can cut the 3 if you want. I don't like that.
I don't like it either.
you can play the 4, and I think you got to play the 4 rail first. Looks like he's shooting low. He's gonna come straight at it.
Guessing he's gonna probably.
That's always a
bank
tough
this
shot.
over.
When the ball's hanging like that, you
Yeah.
try and draw out, get shape. It is just tough. But okay, here we go. Make the bank, you win.
I don't necessarily hate it, but it's not made things any easier. So now, as Geoff, are you out from here? If you're thinking you're going to be out from here, you almost got to take the 9 first.
Let's see, Geoff. I mean, the 8 ball's weird. I
Yeah.
kind of like shooting this 15 first and bumping that 8.
Okay.
No, okay, 9's fine too.
And the reason I was thinking that is because then it just takes care of that cluster a bit that was there.
Still really don't like that 8. So I still am my plan right now is how do I bump this 8 with the 15?
So maybe right now you take the 10 side and then play the 15 off the 8.
15 just barely graze the 8. All you got to do is just get it not exactly where it is right now.
Right, just a
And
little
then,
bump.
Yeah, and then it leads into the 14. That's what looks like what he's doing. That's why he lengthened that out to create a little bit better angle. I like it. So just roll this in, and if you miss the 8, you hit your shot. You got to hit. You're trying to hit the 8
Right.
thin. If you miss the 8, it's okay.
Right.
It's okay. Because but you got the 14 next, but you prefer to hit the 8 a little bit. See, not that thick and not that hard. When you
I felt like that was shot way too hard.
When you hit it harder like that, it creates that kind of little baby bounce I'm talking about, like on a break shot.
Yeah.
And it changes your angle to come out wider. And he didn't hit it as thin as he wanted. It was just
Well, does that kind of go along the same lines of your every ball's a rail thing, where if you're shooting a little bit harder, it makes things go a little bit wider into a regular rail? Just throwing the question out there.
oh boy. I don't know if it goes into my every ball's a rail thing. Every ball's a rail thing is multi-dimensional, but it's mainly just when you're playing good or when you just get good, you don't think about missing no more. It's almost so hard or laughable to think about a miss. It's like as if you're shooting straight at the rail and are you afraid that you're not going to hit that rail?
Right.
No. Obviously, you think you can hit the rail. Could you miss cue and miss the rail? Could something happen and you miss the rail? Yeah, you can miss. Everyone misses. But it's just thinking about balls as rails instead of things to be missed.
Right.
Geoff, all right. Geoff is back at the table. 14's in that spot that we both don't like. So I'm shooting this puppy right meow.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna get much better on it than this. Might as well.
And if you're gonna do this as a 2-way, just put a little top on it.
Oh no, no 2-way.
I'm saying if he was.
Put a little low on it. Shoot the 15 next. If you're worried about making it though, do what you got to do. You know,
right.
However you are positive you're gonna make this ball. Center, low, high, whatever. You got to make it. Whoa.
He's been
Used
using all
that
the pocket. He's been doing that a lot today. So now, I think you go take the 15.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Then the other 2 are pretty much ducks.
15, 12, 11.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, you just want to get a
Just a little angle so you can bring it over, bring it around.
you just don't want to be too steep on this. So,
Right.
So you want to stay away from the right side rail here. Yeah, anywhere is fine as long as you're not on this same long rail as the 11. So now you can. Now this is about every ball as a rail. You can't miss this ball, right? It's the same as missing the rail. And so now you're actually using the ball as a rail. And so no matter how thick or thin you hit this ball is the angle that's going to come out at. He hit the ball. Oh, he hit the ball a little bit too thin. If he hits that ball thicker, that rail doesn't send him into that angle that he just sent himself into. So basically the ball now becomes like this like 90-dimensional rail.
Sure.
You can go off, you can use that ball to put the cue ball where you want in your next shot at all these different angles. He hit a cut shot like this earlier on an 8-ball, and this one he actually has an easier reach. I like him to make this.
Ooh.
Overcut. Wow.
I should have bet you, Ray.
Wow. Well, you missed it on the pro side. That goes for something, and when you do miss on the pro side, a lot of times you end up you didn't hang it. Yeah.
No.
If you miss on the amateur side, you're gonna leave that hanger almost every time.
Uh-oh.
He went for the cut, which was very, very hard.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he didn't have any good options really.
No.
I think I would have had to go for that too. You could have tried to tap it. It's like just tap it safe. You could have tried to thin it on the other side safe. I mean, maybe you could have tried some kind of bank, but I think the best option there of all your bad options was to just try and cut it in.
There we go. So Geoff is now on the hill.
Geoff takes another one, 9-5.
No, Pat and I were commenting before when it got to 5-4. We had that run of 5 from Geoff right in the beginning. Art had 4 in a row. We were like, okay, is this going to go where then Geoff gets 4 in a row and then Art snaps off 5 in a row and we have a hill-hill match? I don't know. Now, if it goes to something like that now where it gets to hill-hill, they're going to say it's rigged.
What a great match, though. I really like the way both these guys are playing. They're the mistakes that they are making are like mistakes of aggression and mistakes of like being a little too pumped up, as opposed to making mistakes of being too meek, overthinking stuff and making the slow roll mistakes like you're decelling.
I love that break.
Yep, big break. Once again,
Q in the center.
That will be his last break of the match, and it was a dandy.
Right.
3-6 is a trap. You're looking at stripes if you can.
Right.
And you can.
Oh, God, yes. I think, right here, starter ball.
Your ideal key ball is the 11.
Right.
11
so
you
start with the 13. I think.
Cut this 13. Or you can shoot the 10 or you can shoot the 9. If you really want to play it safe, you can play the 11, but I don't like your shape on the next shot. I'm shooting this. I am personally looking at the 9.
Okay.
And then I'm probably shooting the 13.
Corner or side on the 9?
Side.
Okay. So just a little bottom on it just to avoid it?
Yeah, a bunch of low. If I'm jacked up at all, I'm not shooting that. Okay, so he's just saying I need to definitely make sure I take stripes.
Yep.
I'll deal with whatever my next shot is. He's in a bad spot if that 13 don't go on the side.
Does that go past to the corner?
I really don't think it goes in the corner, but it might go on the side. No, I'm good. Maybe you can see this 15. Okay, never mind. Looks like you can see the 15. I didn't
We'll
think
take
so.
that.
Yep. Yup. Using all of the pocket once again.
All right.
And left it. Kind of two-way left it. No. It's okay, so here you go. We gotta have to reach. It's gotta use
Oh,
the
you got
bridge.
the
Yeah, this
bridge.
is a full extension shot here. And this cut is no joke.
See, now the thing is you see so many people that don't pick up the bridge here.
Hit
And
it. Sweet. That could be the dagger. Yeah.
There's
Well, Larry McCarron or Wayne Laramie, one of them.
yeah, Wayne Laramie.
There is your dagger. He hit that good. Again, he has just command of his self.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't sweating it. He wasn't. I feel like both these guys are playing like they would play in their, in their man cave.
Oh. He wants that one back. He wants that one back.
All right. All right. I did not see that coming. Art. Now's your shot. You got a lot of work to do. I'll tell you what I'm doing. What I kind of like here. I'm using that one ball just to get by the 3, and I'm playing a safe behind that 3. Just tap it, play a safe.
I can see that.
It opens up your 3-6, and it's gonna make them have to kick.
Okay.
A long kick. I don't know if I'm shooting it right now. I kind of like shooting the 5 first and then the 1.
Mm-hmm.
Or the 5. Shoot the 5 first. And just get to the 1, because right now he's on the wrong side of the 1, kinda.
Sure.
Where he's going away from the 3-6. You'd rather be kind of heading towards the 3-6, so you can just
Right.
get a little closer.
And shooting that 5, you're going to crash into the 2 a little bit, bump that 2 a little bit. You might end up having something where you can still play it safe by shooting the 2-10 combo.
No, you just put low on this 5. You can avoid the 2. I'm trying to avoid the 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just straight low. He's shooting the 1. He looks like he's winding up. He's going for the breakout. High inside. He said, I ain't going out like that. If I'm going down, I'm going down swinging. Swinging my sword. Cut me. He's going to sleep well tonight, because if he had somehow done some other thing, like me, played some safe and never got back to the table, I'd have been saying, why didn't I just go for that first shot? I had the breakout. Yeah, I got to put inside English on it, but I had it.
Right. That's a shot any other time you'd have had confidence in doing.
I'm shooting. I don't know if I'm shooting that first. Okay, never mind. That's perfect. I didn't see that angle. I thought that was a thinner cut.
Sure.
And instead he got dead perfect. Roll this forward a little bit.
Yep.
Don't get behind the 5. Don't get behind the 8. Use the whole pocket.
Again.
Oh boy.
How many rails did it take for that 5 ball to slip in?
Man, every
Or
rail
that
is a
13.
pocket. That's his thing.
Exactly.
Forget about every ball is a rail. Every rail is a pocket. Might have to make a new soundbite here. There's again.
All right, there, and that ends up making it a match.
Congrats. Hats off, Geoff. Played great. Art, I liked a lot of what I saw there. Both of you guys, that was a sweet match.
Yeah, great job. And everyone, if you want to come down here, shoot some pool or get some great grub at the Mad Apple, come on down. We've got also our weekly tournaments on Monday nights, Friday nights, and Sunday afternoons. And we got some afternoon specials here where you can get some great food and end up getting some great value on pool during the happy hour times.
Yep. All right, fellas. Congrats. We'll see you.
Have a good day.
I'll head back to my attorney.